Hello, my name is Rachel Caldwell, and I am proud to serve as Director of Pechersk School International, fondly known as PSI. PSI is situated in Kyiv, the capital city of Ukraine, and one of the largest cities in Europe. Kyiv's a modern city and home to over 3 million people, as well as varied cultural events and exciting venues of all kinds. It's also a city filled with green areas, beautiful parks and forest land, perfect for reconvening with nature. There is truly something for everyone in this hidden gem of a city. Our campus houses 3 blocks which accommodate our primary and secondary divisions. These include specialist facilities such as an auditorium, a gymnasium, a theatre black box, a swimming pool, a dance studio, a welcoming cafe, and a multi-purpose covered pitch. Just 2 minutes walk from our campus, we have an athletics track and football field. There are exciting plans for further enhancements to our campus in the future, which will accommodate more innovation possibilities for our wonderful teaching and learning program.
Welcome to Pechersk School International. As a prospective employee, you can rest assured that we will prepare your arrival in detail. A fully furnished apartment will be waiting for you. You and your family will be met at the airport and assisted into your new home. A dedicated partner will be available to you while you're settling in. We will do as much as we can to make your arrival process as smooth as possible.
At PSI, child protection and safeguarding are of the utmost importance. For this reason, PSI Kiev is aligned with the recommendations of the International Task Force on Child Protection. We hold ourselves to a high standard of effective recruitment practices with special attention to child protection.
Since the start of the pandemic, we have been using local and international resources to develop our own protocols to respond quickly and effectively to COVID-19 cases. Our COVID protocols are based on the best practices taken from CDC, WHO, and local Ukrainian protocols. PSI is constantly using layered prevention strategies to protect their students, teachers, staff, visitors, and other community members, and support in-person learning. These include indoor masks wearing, physical distancing, hand washing, cough etiquette, health lessons, antigen testing for contact tracing and diagnostic and random purposes, protocols for case investigation and contact tracing. We organize vaccination for our staff members and their relatives.
PSI strives to look after the well-being of its community members, and we recognize our responsibility towards influencing a culture that supports our mental, physical, and social health. As we nurture a well-being culture, we want to recognize the fact that well-being looks differently for different people. We have introduced staff yoga sessions, a run-walk club, mindfulness practices, social events, and community activities to create varied opportunities for connection. Our goal is to reflect those beliefs as we further implement practices that support a well-being culture at PSI.
One of the key areas that brought me to and keeps me at PSI is their approach towards professional development. The teacher growth plan and the teaching partner growth plan are aimed at ways to personalize the growth and development of its faculty by providing opportunities for faculty to choose their own goals and work with a goal buddy to develop them, providing individual professional development funds that allow for faculty to choose trainings and sessions that allow them to learn in the way they want to grow, enables us to grow and improve our craft in the way that is best suited to us and our learning styles. Another area that I'm particularly proud of at PSI is our culture of coaching. We have a team of instructional coaches and technology integrationists that work with the faculty using a student-centered approach to ensure that we are providing and growing the kinds of learning experiences that best suit our students and develop our crafts as teachers.
At PSI, we really want to work towards and live up to our motto, which is a place where we all belong. And part of that work is our commitment to diversity, equity, inclusion, and belonging. Our DEIB committee is unique in that our secondary students work alongside our faculty, staff, and administration to continue the initiatives that we're currently focusing on. Right now, those are curriculum, community education and engagement, and the accessibility and design of our space. We are committed to the ongoing journey of ensuring that this is a space that is open and welcoming and equitable for all. And we welcome new faculty and staff to be a part of this work with us.
We are a community-oriented school committed to exemplary practices, collaboration, professional growth and dialogue. Learner agency is at the heart of our curriculum and our programs. Dedicated, courageous, joyful, caring and well-balanced teachers thrive at PSI. We actively seek teachers who value the importance of developing meaningful relationships with students so that we can uncover their passions and talents and modify the program, our teaching and learning, to meet their needs and induce inspiration. Our teachers co-construct and personalise the learning pathways for each individual child. Through database dialogues with the students, they help to co-construct their learning pathways so that the children become agentic, assessment capable and true lifelong learners.
Teacher professional growth and sharing of practice are of high value at PSI. Teachers who join PSI thrive through collaborative practices, through our peer coaching model, through co-planning, co-teaching, and co-assessing with our student support team, with our instructional coaches, and with one another. We also value a well-balanced and holistic education. Our teachers are actively involved in our athletics and activities program. As a school, we recognize the challenging and courageous journey we are on to become more inclusive and diverse. If you are a future-focused, self-reflective, and innovative practitioner, PSI may be the place you belong.
So there were a few things that really drew me to PSI. The fact that it's a continuum school was really important to me, but some of the other things were more important, like, for example, I knew that professional development would be something that the school invests heavily in, and that really interested me. And there's a real focus and a real energy behind active learning and inquiry-based education. I knew that this would be a community that really valued and celebrated diversity, and its motto is a place where we belong, and that was a really strong draw because I wanted a place where I felt accepted, and I knew that students would be and the rest of the teaching community would be too, so that was important for me. One of PSI's core values is joy, and if joy is happening, then fun and really meaningful community learning is happening, and that was really, really important for me. If the children are experiencing joy, I know that I will too. And I wanted that from my teaching community, and I've got it.
PSI stood out to me as a community that really values the joy of learning together in a diverse community. I feel included here. Everybody works to make that so. And because of that, I feel encouraged to do my very best to personalize the learning for all of our wonderful, wonderful students here at PSI.
I chose PSI because I saw a place where I could share the things I know and also learn from an amazing collaborative community. PSI's motto of being a place where we can belong has also drawn me to the school. Emotional well-being is as important as academics, and while looking at the school website, I saw an incredible balance of those two things reflected in their guiding statements and also in their strategic plan, and that has also had a great pull on me choosing PSI.
Hi, my name is Danielle Ricker, and this is my second year as an instructional coach at PSI. I chose to join this community because of their strong focus on helping students understand themselves as learners through inquiry and personalization. And I love being a part of a place where curiosity is encouraged and learning flourishes.
I'm delighted to be a member of the PSI community and especially proud of our strong core values, including a focus on diversity, equity, inclusion, and belonging. If you feel like our context might suit you, if you feel that you could purposefully contribute to our ongoing development and growth, then please get in touch. We look forward to hearing from you.